I'm coming on right now. It is recording. I'm doing a really quick video. I'm not going to do it live, you guys, but I just came across something I kind of wanted to watch with you. For those of you who are new to my channel, might not have any idea what I'm talking about, please watch all of the videos that I have posted. For those of you who know who I am, know within this last year, I've been activating the pyramids, and I've said that, and I thought I was like out of this world talking about it, right? But here's the thing. I'm not. And I love it when I have proof. You all are aware of that. So whenever proof comes my way, I get super, super excited. And so with that being said, I came across this title just seconds ago. Hidden Pyramids Are Awakening. How cool is that? And how validating is that, again, into the work that I've done? You guys, and not kidding you, as I was setting this up, I look at my business phone because I've had some things going through in there today. And Lois Hay has just posted something about the big shift has begun. So at the same time, I see a notification from Lois Hay saying the big shift has begun. I see this right here saying Hidden Pyramids Are Awakening. So I'm going to watch this with you guys and see what this says. I haven't seen it yet. I actually have not seen it yet. And so here we go. Let's enjoy. Okay. Sorry, playing drums.
Hello, my special friends. Hidden pyramids are awakening. I received an amazing transmission yesterday. I was shown pyramids all over the earth. They were connected to important celestial aspects in the universe. During certain times of the year, the heavens would align and activate the pyramids. This vibrational information was utilized by the earth and by those that were able to align to it. Then I saw that large waves came, covering the pyramids, destroying parts of some. I questioned what happened and was told that the poles shifted, and with it, the earth was shifting to a lot.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to stop you. I have to stop this because those of you who did my workshops know that in one of them I shifted the poles. That was one of the first things I did. I even said the North and South Pole are no longer in the same place. I am in my workshop saying that I did the work and shifted them. So this is what she had heard from the past. I'm just gonna move this back. So the pyramids, and I've said this in my workshops, you guys, they used to be activated. They are portals, they're energy portals. And she says that they had connected to important celestial aspects in the universe. They do. And I have tried to say this, okay? And it's hard to understand what they really are. And pay attention to the ones I activated. I finally found somebody who's going to write my story. So hopefully we can get this done soon. Sean, if you're listening, that's you. Tag. But that's why this is important, right? Like, I feel like the ones I activated are also relevant. Okay. So whatever that is. But I had moved the North and South Pole, and I told you, sorry, my phone's going off. I have work too. So I moved the North and South Pole, and then I activated these pyramids, you guys. And I've said this over and over. And you can see it, okay? And then in public, I did the moon, and then we did the sun. So it's really quite cool. So I'm sorry, I get excited, and I haven't watched this yet. I'm watching this now with you. Then they told her during certain times of the year, the heavens would align and activate the pyramids. Okay, if you look at the astrology aspects and the alignment of the planets, certain work that I did came through around certain times. Okay, this is so validating to me on so many levels. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt of who I am. And each day I'm like, every time I'm like, no, this is nuts, I'm smacked with this stuff. And this is just beautifully, beautifully validating for me. So, okay. So let's keep going. Let's keep listening. Sorry. Got excited. Were we here? I think we were here, maybe. Okay. So it's utilized by the earth and by those that were able to align to it. Okay. And what's funny, this standing out to me because during my workshops, I have aligned certain individuals to that energy. And I know you guys, other people have been working with pyramids and they are not the same. It's not the same as what I've done. I can't reiterate that enough. What I've done like opens it up on a God level. Okay. Period. And what's standing out in this is I have been able to, those who were open to receive from me during these things, I'm congratulating you guys, right? Like how awesome is it that we've all been able to align to this. And so I just want okay. I'm excited, get it together, Brie. All right. So then I saw large waves come. You guys, what have I talked about? Waves coming and changing the course of actions. Waves come to erase the course of time. The gods are in charge of the waves. You think it's random? Think again. Look at the work I've done. Look who's come through my workshops. Those who've done my workshops will know this. Those who have not might be a little bit like, what? I've worked with Zeus. I've worked with Poseidon. I've worked with, I mean, come on, shit's nuts, but it's so beautifully awesome. All right. And then they covered the pyramids, destroying parts of some. Okay. So also spirit has showed me that some of the people who became corrupt, their pyramids were also destroyed. So that's kind of sticking out for me here. The water came covering the pyramids, destroying parts of some. Why would that happen? I questioned what happened and was told that the poles shifted. Okay. And I shifted them again. And that's so validating for me. I was like, why would the poles have shifted? Why did I do that? Where's that? Why? And with it, the earth was shifting to a lower vibration because we're shifting back to our higher vibration. You guys, it's so awesome. Pole shifts signal a change in a cycle. The earth cycles and vibrational cycles. The last pole shift covered the majority of the earth's pyramids. Okay, so I'm just gonna, which shifted. And with it, the earth was shifting to a lower vibration. Wait, okay, so earth's pyramids, sorry. I thought it moved. And water, and many remain hidden today. And that's what I was telling you too, is the one in Thailand, you guys, was like, I don't feel like, so there were some of the pyramids I went to and they were kind of like a tourist attraction. Literally when I was doing the work, I had to like energetically push energy out of a couple of them. Then there were a couple others where people didn't know existed, like one in Thailand. It was just like literally in the jungle, so dense. Okay. And they remain hidden today, where they're starting to actually, things are starting to be seen. It's crazy. It is important to note that even if the pyramid was destroyed, the reason why the pyramid was put in that location originally is still there. So even though the pyramid was destroyed, that represented, let's say, the pharaoh, right, or the god that was with it, um, the 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 ley line or the energy portals, so to speak, is still there. Okay. And so I kind of like going over it this way because I don't like the way she talks. So this is what I'm going to do. We are currently in a pole shift. It is happening at a much slower and life sustaining pace, because if I did it too fast, we would have all died, right? It's scary. Look at what the gods have done. We shifted the earth. Look at all of the earthquakes and where they're at. Line it up, you guys. It really does go with everything. Thankfully, much of the damage is being mitigated as we shift back to a higher vibration. Okay. So thankfully much, and there was another video I saw this morning from who we know as Jesus. And he said, there's nothing you need to do. You're already on the path. And so people might be worried, like, what do I need to do? If you remember a while ago, I said, be careful who you anchor into. And then you'll notice some people fell off my channel. Remember that? That was the time frame where you anchor into certain things. And then there was kind of no going back, right? Like that's where we anchored into. And I feel like that was a shift. But I feel like now, like you're where you need to be. Okay. So don't worry about that. That's also coming through. All right. So we are currently in a pole shift. It is happening at a much slower and life-sustaining pace. Thankfully, much of the damage is being mitigated. Okay, because we moved the Earth. Look. I cannot deny it, you guys. When I did the work, watch my videos. It lined up, and you can see it. For everything I've done, you can see things happen to the Earth. I'm not kidding you. Anybody who's worked with me will can vouch. Okay, it's crazy. All right, but it's going back to a higher vibration, and so there should be no reason to be in fear. And every time I hear that from them, it makes me feel better. Oh, look at the doggy. Okay, it was explained that many of the underwater pyramids are ready to come back online. See, the first one I did was underwater. Do you guys remember that? Where was that one? Which one was underwater? The person that can tell me will get a free 30-minute session. Boom, bring it. Put it in the comments below. Which pyramid did I activate that was underwater? It has been requested that the Stargate keepers feeling an urge to work with the water on this planet follow those urgings. So again, there are people out there that are kind of taking this lightly, and I feel that. It's like we all have a thing to do right now. I took mine seriously, and I feel like they're hoping everybody takes their job seriously. The Stargate keepers feeling an urge to work with the water on this planet follow those urgings. Okay, let me repeat that again. It has been requested that the Stargate keepers feeling an urge. How do we know our gifts? Turning into our body and following and taking action on the urge to work with the water on this planet, follow those urgings. The Stargate keepers are holding codes downloaded from Sirius. I actually can tell you who I know that has this. The final coding was received and integrated during this last eclipse of solstice. Okay, so the last probably workshop you did with me even. Work can be done remotely, but if at all possible, work can be done remotely. This means in meditation. But if at all possible, oops, sorry, commercial. You're messing my
The
flow.
final coding was
All right. If at all possible, among the restrictions, physically getting to the water that is calling you is more beneficial and powerful. So you can do it remotely, but if you can go to the water, I had this conversation with somebody. If you are listening to me, please comment below that you were on it, because there is no joke around here. How many times have I had this conversation with you that you are part of this and you're supposed to be doing this? Come on now, this message is definitely for you. I feel it in my gut. I didn't watch this video prior either, you guys. This is a beautiful message, okay? So those of you who follow me and are listening, what's up? And if you can answer my question, you get a free 30-minute. So in the comments, let me know you're answering my question and you are prepared for the 30-minute. The pyramid will be activated, turned on by the coding held within the Stargate Keeper. It is a signal to all of creation. Holy crap, you guys. I guess I'm the Stargate Keeper. And how many times have I pulled that card with the cat on it for myself, right? I don't know. I don't know. That's interesting to see. Okay, it is a signal to all of creation that it is. And what did I do? I just opened that portal. You think these are coincidences, you guys? That it is time. A signal that the earth and her people are ready. You guys, I just opened that portal. That's what this is. Okay, I've put it all together. I've activated them all. I aligned them all. The one under is rising. And remember, I built one over Lake Titicaca. Oh, I just got chills. All right. Much is happening and shifting with the water on this planet and the water within us. Water holds memory. I have said this before. It holds memory from the beginning when the planet was all water until now. It holds the memory of its perfection as well as all of the trauma, you guys. I don't know how many times I can reiterate to you guys how much trauma I've had to clear to do the work that I've done this last 2 years. I can't tell you how many souls I've processed. There's a lot of trauma here. There was, okay? And so the water holds that. And it's funny because when I first had my Kundalini awakening, I can sit by the water and you can hear story. It's like almost like you can hear the moaning and you can hear it's interesting, all right? It's beautiful. Water is powerful. And I've told you the changes of tides are coming in through San Francisco. For those that do not feel the resonance of being a Stargate keeper, your help is also requested. Okay. And so some of us have these purposes, some do not. All right. Maybe I've already done mine. I don't know. It all depends on what comes next. I always think I'm done and then I'm not. Right. So you guys, please listen to me. You may think I'm out there. You may think it's impossible to be like me. If you have urges, follow them. That's all I've done. I've listened to my own inner guidance more than I've listened to the external guidance around me, and that's what's gotten me to where I am. Do you understand what I'm saying? Working with the water, blessing it, thinking it is all incredibly important at this time. We can help the water remember its pure perfection. This message is for quite a few of you who've worked with me, but there's one particular person sticking out, and I need you to know you're hearing me. So, message below that you've got the message. That's all I need to hear. It's original divine blueprint as we work on remembering ours. Okay? It's going to clear its the water is going to do its job, you guys, and we have to know that it's smart. Okay, those who are meant to stay will stay, period. Here is a simple but impactful water blessing that you can do to assist. Here you guys go. Hey, you guys, I didn't even know this was coming through. This is beautiful. I didn't watch this. Write this down if you want to. Take a glass of water from your sink and talk to it. Visualize the cup filled with light. Send the water love and gratitude. Call in the water nature spirits. If you think this is cuckoo, then don't do it. That shows where you're at in ego. Your angels and guides to purify, heal, and bless the water. Put the intention that the water holds its purity in the memory of this healing. That is, that as it encounters other water molecules, that it transmute them. So it's like sending a message through the water, okay?
And really hurt.
Healing all that it touches. When you feel it is done and ready, pour the cup down the drain. I will put a copy of this video. I know I'm going fast, but it's exciting. Pour the cup down the drain to enter the water system or your septic, right? Don't do the toilet. I feel like that's nasty. Don't do the toilet. I feel like it's just don't do the toilet. Like, honestly, just pour it down your drain, okay, in your sink or where you spend more time loving yourself. Ooh, that's a good one, you guys. Yes, yes, yes. I don't think it matters, okay? But I would say pour it down the water system where you spend more time loving yourself. So if that's your bathtub because you take salt baths, do that, okay? Such a small thing can have a huge impact, especially if many of us do this. And regularly, okay? So not just one time, do it regularly. Receiving this, all you do is like talking to your plants. Boy, you look beautiful today. I've said that before. Talk to yourself that way. Look at you, girl. You're losing weight today. I did that myself this morning. Like, look at you. You looking good. Okay. Receiving this transmission was a big aha moment for me. I had felt such a call to get to the water. Yet a part of me was also resisting, as travel is not the easiest right now. Are you guys hearing this? Like, there's somebody I know that has specifically came here with a job of working with that. Okay. And so if you're hearing this, I hope you are. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. However, the urge was so strong, and I feel like this is, of course, to multiple of you, so don't mean that, but there's somebody I've already given this message to, and it's a signal of don't forget who you are. It's time, okay? The urge was so strong that one afternoon, recently I started looking at flights. Okay, so she's talking now about her urge. And so my whole point was this message, and this I think goes on to talking about her. You guys can watch the rest of that on your own time if you so choose to do so. I will include a link to the rest of this video. But how cool is it that it's again being validated? Okay, not only that, if you guys look at what's coming out more in the energy field with the collective, there's a lot to do with pyramids and Egypt and new discoveries and new this and new that. And I feel like that goes with everything. Look at all the newness coming about. I'm not talking about the fake crap. I'm talking about what's real, okay? Because it is still being put out there. People are still presenting to you what's happening in a beautiful way. You just have to look in the right place. But if you are, you can see all these beautiful messages and beautiful new things being discovered. And they're talking about, now they think they know where Atlantis is. And all of this stuff, you guys. So don't just focus on, yeah, we know the changes of tides are coming. We know the earth is shifting. We can see it. Not only is this crazy lady talking about it, we saw it happen. Now we're getting more crazy stuff happening. And it's so beautiful. And it's no coincidence that I've accumulated this beautiful pyramid crystal that has been with me for this whole process. And just everything is purposeful. All right. And so I just wanted to share that message with you. I really feel it's beautiful. Whoever answers that one thing gets a free 30-minute. That's not a joke. Send the message and I will message you back and we will get you scheduled. Um, if you can tell me where that question was in the video. Okay, you have to watch the video. And the other person, I hope you're receiving the message in this. You know what to do. I feel like you already know what to do. We've gone over it several times. And there's a lot of you who that's calling to you. It's like if something is calling to you, don't think it's random. Don't think there's no purpose. There is absolutely a purpose, even if you don't understand it. Because when did I start waking up pyramids? I had no idea what the hell for and why. Nobody else knew what I was doing. It's nuts. Believe in yourself, believe in what comes through for you. So much love for all of you. I will see you tomorrow. I changed my live until 3:30, hoping that more people would be able to partake. Okay, but I will still be on tomorrow at 3:30. So in the meantime, have a great, great, great Thursday. The luck is in the air, if that's what you want to call it, right? Grab onto those higher vibes. They're definitely there for you. And look for the newness in the earth, you guys. It's like being new. It's like a new planet being born right beneath your feet. So be open to new discoveries. How awesome is that? Let the water do its job, but come on to those that need to help it, right? Like let's awaken the rest of these healers. I told you guys that in my transmission that it's time to awaken the healers. Let's do this. Bring it. Much love. See you soon.